In a listing appointment, the motivation of a seller is always a bit of a touchy one. And so I would actually walk them through both scenarios. And I would say, look, if I bring you an offer on the very first day, how are you going to react to it? And a lot of the times they do. They go, well, first day, that's a little quick. And, what if it was a full price offer? And you still get the same reaction. But then I also turn it around and say, like, what happens if we get a really low offer on the first day? How are you going to react to it? Because a lot of times people get super offended, and I actually want to take you through that process going, look, if we get a really lower offer on the first day, it also means I've done the research to know there's some negotiation room. And I'm going to let people start wherever they want because we've just got a great counteroffer strategy we're going to put in play. And so sometimes a low offer can be really offensive. They get really offended by it, but it's nothing to be offended by. It's just a strategy for us to start negotiating. So I think sometimes a full price offer is just as bad as getting one that's really, really low. And it's only because the client hasn't dealt with that emotional experience. And it's just quick. Understanding they've probably lived in that home for years, they've raised their kids, and all of a sudden you're saying, right, it's done. You got to move. There's always going to be an emotional response to it. So dealing with that a little sooner, walking them through some scenarios in the listing appointment, one, gives them confidence you know what you're doing, but it also lets them sort of mentally go through the process so when it happens, it's not such a shock.